Awesome. Thanks for joining us today as we talk about how we've learned to love ourselves and to be confident. All right, so I am Dominique, and I am one of the sisters of Sisterly Suggestions, and I am here with Quintella. We also have another sister, Christiana, who is on a healing journey. We thank you so much for your prayers, for her complete and total healing. She is doing extremely well, so continue praying for complete healing.
Yes. So Sisterly Suggestions is a blog that helps women embrace their femininity and increase their attraction through self-care. And one of the ways that we do this is by doing giveaways, right? Like, who doesn't like free stuff? So if you like free stuff, we have a Design Essentials avocado and almond quick curl kit, which is exactly as it sounds. It's a quick curl kit, perfect for wash and goes. It's a 4-step process. And if you don't know, Design Essentials, they're like travel size. It's like full size. So this is a really good giveaway of like full size products, 4-step process. If you want to join it, go to our link in our bio and our Facebook or our Instagram, and you will be able to get the link. There's also a review on our website at sisterlysuggestions.com.
Exactly. Yes. So that is a dope product. Make sure you go out and get it. All you have to do is follow the rules, which are to read the article, and I'll tell you all about it at the end of the article. So we would like to know, have you learned to love yourself? How have you learned to love yourself or grow in your confidence? So if you're watching this now live, if you're watching it later, drop a comment either way. Tell us how you have learned to love yourself and grow in your confidence. I'm sure it will be helpful to us as well as any other human that comes across it in the future. So go ahead and drop that wisdom. As for me, I like to exercise. I love myself and I nourish my body through exercise. Exercise has so many benefits. We know that it increases dopamine and it also decreases stress. Decreasing stress is all I really needed to hear, right? So that's a major benefit. But I think so often people think about exercise in terms of getting snatched, losing weight, growing a booty, whatever it is. I don't think about exercise through that lens. I literally move my body and involve my body in movement for the sake of showing love to myself. Our bodies are made to move. And if you think about honoring yourself through exercise instead of attaching it to how you look, it gives you a sense of accomplishment. Like, I did that. I stretched deeper today. I ran longer. Or maybe you just showed up. Maybe it was the worst workout ever, but you showed up for yourself. And that's what I do to continue to grow my love for myself and also grow my confidence.
For sure. I feel you, because me, I'm not a huge like gym exercise person. I'm more of like, I'll like do different types of movement. And like you said, that last little piece, even if it's the worst workout in the world, you showed up for yourself. But that is me almost all the time at Howard's. I did not actually complete this workout, but I came. So
exactly.
For me personally, like one thing that was really important and like a huge shift in my like self-love journey was taking a break from social media. And this was like, I think it was 2018, 2017. I took like a hiatus. One of the times it was like for 8 months, and one of the times it was for only like 4 months. But of course, like the obvious like benefit is like less comparison. You're not constantly, having global access to human beings who are beautiful and rich. Exactly. Who are beautiful and rich at like 21. Then you can't, beat up on yourself for not being those things half as much. So it's hard. And then another thing I did for myself was that like being more in the moment kind of helps with how people perceive how confident I am, if that makes any sense. So, if you're like, how do you look more confident? Not having your face buried in the phone, great first step. And so I do that a lot now too, even if I'm not taking like a full hiatus, because like, with the blog and everything, I can't like take full hiatuses, but like I at least try to hold that too, where it's like a break from my like social media or my phone in the day so I can be more in the moment, engage more, really be in there. And then
Mm-hmm.
also like the amount of time you realize you have when you take a break. Um, it's interesting because I remember one time I had took a social media hiatus and I had uninstalled all of the apps. And when I did that, I realized I had so much time. And so I was able to dive more into my spirituality. I was able to just figure out what hobbies I wanted to do. I was definitely a lot more social at that time. And so I kind of could be more in life, if that makes any sense. And so it's like I felt more connected to myself, if that makes any sense at all,
Mm.
which sounds really
No,
weird.
definitely. It makes sense.
Yeah. And so it's like you get a lot more time for self-care, which is like, I think everybody kind of talks about like the comparison piece, but for me, it's really like having more time for myself. And
Yeah. Because when
when
you're on
I
social media, you have a lot of time for other people.
yeah, exactly. A lot of time not minding your own business. And when I don't want to do like a full hiatus, I'll do like a social media cleanse where I'll just try to be mindful of like who I follow and like what type of content I'm digesting. And so I'll just like mass unfollow like pages if I feel like their message changed, if I feel it's a little bit too gossipy, or if it's like I am constantly comparing myself to this person and feeling bad when I look at their page, even if they're a close friend. I do it for myself. So I unfollow dramatically. So yeah,
Do it for
kind of
yourself.
keeping it
I
real.
am gonna do it.
Exactly. For myself, you ain't gotta ask me twice. Um, so taking a break from social media is like a huge part of my self-love journey. And it's like the one
That's
thing I check in
awesome.
when I know I'm feeling like a little insecure. I'll like check in on my social media usage or just my phone usage in general, and I'll usually be the culprit. So
Mm-hmm. These are good. So, you know, we still want to hear your voice. If you weren't here at the beginning, drop a comment. Tell us, the world, how you personally, how you have shown your self-love, how you've grown in self-confidence and self-love. And so we talked about the importance of exercise. No, both of these ideas are things you can do right now. Like you could literally incorporate a daily walk. You could literally say, hey, I'm not going to go on social media during my lunch break. All these little things that you can do and just test it out for yourself and see if you feel more confident, more present, more in tune with yourself. All right, people. July 29th is our next live. We will be talking about how to practice self-care and embrace your femininity. All right.
all right, sounds good. I'm excited for that topic. And if you have been looking at our social media stuff and you're like, what is this Miss Indulgent thing? What is this Miss Villager thing? You can figure out your self-care vibe or your self-care personality by taking the quiz in our bio. It'll just let you know kind of like your personalized self-care plan on the topics that we talk about. So.
Yes, so we like to keep these short and sweet, the third Tuesday of every month. So we'll see you next.